Just bought my house in March of 2020. The first time I met Maria, she just kind of walked over like somebody who kind of owned the neighborhood and said, "Hi, so you're my new neighbor." I was like, "Yeah, hi."
I'm the kind of person who loves to get to know people. So I am that person who will go out of my way to make you a friend.
Once she settles in, Amber looks into renovating her bathroom, but has no idea where to start.
I was looking for recommendations from people on Facebook who had used a contractor to say, "I used this person, they did a great job, here's their number." Jordan, the woman that owns Colorado Dream Homes, got back to me really quickly. And when I showed her my Pinterest picture, she was like, "Oh yeah, we can do that."
The owner tells Amber the project can be done quickly for around $9,000.
I was told a week to max, and it ended up being 5 or 6. So it was kind of getting frustrating. I get that, life happens, and so I was trying to be really understanding.
But when it's finally finished, all that additional time doesn't equal additional quality.
I walked in and I looked at the tile work. I physically felt my heart sink into my stomach. It all looked like someone just threw it together and they were guessing on what to do. And then on Friday, she sent me the final invoice and she just started hounding me. It was, "You need to pay by the end of the day." And I just kept saying, "I'm at work. I'm not paying you until I get home and see it." And she said, "Are you refusing to pay?"
The following morning, Amber's neighbor notices the contractor's truck parked out front and texts her.
Maria had been at my house the night before, and I had mentioned that I kind of had an uneasy feeling. And then I see that I have a message from Jordan saying, "We're at your house to repossess our labor and our materials." So I immediately called Maria.
Maria rushes next door and is shocked at what she sees.
He started swinging and I started recording.
We put weeks into this, thousands of dollars into this.
I was really scared of whatever was going to happen.
This is my property. I have receipts for everything.
I do understand that you... Sir, please stop. Please stop.
Is somebody gonna pay me?
That's not taking back your stuff. It is our stuff. This is how we need to take it back because we solidly built the construction, unfortunately, so it just fall off.
I'm more than happy to deal with the police. More than happy. More than happy.
He could have easily taken that sledgehammer and swung it at me. It was absolutely frightening.
No contractor in the state of Colorado will fix that. When they found out I took it back because you refused to pay me. No one.
We were all just in a state of shock about what had just taken place.
Terry Gregory and Jordan Cazares are later arrested and charged with burglary and criminal mischief.
I'm more than happy to deal with the police. More than happy.
Both are currently out on bond and awaiting trial. They have released a statement claiming they were simply repossessing Amber's shower for non-payment and had no intentions of property damage or intimidation.
I had this video of them doing this. I certainly did not want this to happen to anybody else. So I posted it on a contractors group on Facebook.
No contractor will fix that.
It definitely crossed my mind that posting this could result in more retaliation. But I just felt like the good neighbor thing to do is to tell your neighbors, do not hire these people. They are dangerous people.
Disgusted at Terry and Jordan's actions, local contractors offer to fix Amber's destroyed bathroom at no cost. Even more valuable, the entire experience has made Maria and Amber more than just neighbors.
Our friendship has definitely deepened in a variety of ways. I look forward to many more years of having her as my neighbor.
My biggest fear was having crappy neighbors, and I actually ended up with a really, really awesome neighbor.
In the parking garage of this luxury condo in Nashville, Tennessee, a new black employee who is contracted to check parking permits notices 2 white residents eyeing him suspiciously. So he starts filming.
Like, these people crazy. First, I seen them following me around. I'm over here trying to, figure out what, doing my audits. They're following me around, and I'm like, all right, you know what? Whatever. And then the lady comes ask me, what are you doing here? You want to know about what I'm doing here?
We just want to know what your job is and why.
None of your business.
Despite the fact that the guy is dressed for the job with a lanyard and a headlight, the neighbors question whether he is a legitimate employee.
Call the cops.
You gonna call the cops?
Yeah, this is not your apartment.
It's not my apartment.
Yes.
Cool. I don't need to tell you anything.
Do you have an ID on you, maybe?
I don't need to tell you what I'm doing because I'm not interacting with you.
As the worker stands his ground, the confrontation escalates.
This is a secure building.
Huh?
It's
Yeah?
a secure building.
It's a secure building. Okay, so how do you think I got in here?
We don't know.
Did I follow you in here?
Suddenly, without warning, the neighbor lashes out at the new employee.
Dude, seriously? You're attacking me. Seriously?
Get that phone out of here. Get the out of my building.
Try something.
Get the out of my building.
I'm telling you.
Although they are the ones being aggressive, the residents seem convinced the law is on their side.
Call the cops. Call the cops. I got it on camera. You attacked me. Call it.
Well, I didn't attack you.
You didn't attack me? I got it on camera. Call the police right now. I'm going to press charges. Go ahead.
I didn't touch you.
Why you were here.
All right.
I didn't touch
We
you.
asked.
Brother, I'm recording the whole thing.
Did
You
I touch
literally
you?
swung at me.
We
Are you
asked-
crazy?
What are you doing?
It's none of your business.
It is our business.
None of
We
your
live
business.
here.
You attacked me. It's over. Call the cops.
We're in the parking deck, and there's some gentleman down here. We asked him what he was doing down here, and he said it's none of our business. And he's kind of gotten nasty towards us.
Stop showing any ID.
He's not will not show us his ID. I'm not security. No, I live in this building, and this person's walking around down here. And we're
Tell him the
nervous who it
person's
is.
black. Tell him it's a black man
don't care-
walking.
I
Tell
don't
him.
care what color
Tell him
you
it's a
are.
black man walking. Please send the police because they attacked me. Send the police.
We did not attack you.
They attacked me. Please send the police to where they're located right now.
Sorry.
Send the police.
The pair leave the parking level before the police arrive.
Stay down. Stay down here.
But later, they are recognized as a mother and son who have lived in the building for several years. And when the video goes viral, the son is charged with assault. The employee leaves his job due to the emotional distress caused by the incident, but local residents donate money to help him get back on his feet, proving that most neighbors are helpful, not hateful. In Paso Robles, California, hanging out at the neighborhood skate park is a rite of passage for 15-year-olds like Justin Correa, even though it's not always the safest place to be.
Our nickname for it is called Scum Park, and scum is like another word for like a not so nice area, kind of more dangerous area. It's some crazy stuff happens down there sometimes.
Justin and his friends were filming each other doing tricks, but their day does a 180 when a much younger neighborhood kid shows up.
I'm guessing he's like 10, nah, younger than that. I say around like 8 to 10 range or something like that, but he just starts taunting us. He's picking up our boards, throwing them,
I think he's up.
insulting us even.
You, I'm a skateboard master.
Not my board, dude. Oh, can you please leave? Please just go away until this is over.
After Justin and his buddies tell the younger kid to beat it, he runs to his mom, who is waiting nearby, and says they swore at him. She appears in a fury.
How old are you? All the time I hear people saying bad words to him over here. You dumbass.
So the mom comes over to us and she's definitely feisty or angry. She's going off on us. She's telling us to not say bad words and don't say bad words around her kid as she's saying bad words to us in that same exact sentence.
And if F-bombs aren't enough,
I should not be asking a mom these kind of questions.
she's about to start a generational war.
You know, I used to skate. I don't skate anymore. It's none of your damn business. Why? But we were actually more respectful to each other. We respected each other. You guys are punks nowadays.
Hey, I didn't do anything, ma'am.
Are you videoing me?
Mama, can I ask you something? He's gonna put that on YouTube and he's videoing me.
I don't care. Hey, dude.
The mom may say she doesn't care, but once she realizes her foul-mouthed tirade is being recorded, she starts to chill out.
At 8 years old, when you guys were 8, don't you remember trying to fit in?
our way. I almost ran into him.
Tell him to get the out of the way. Tell him just believe. Or, just do whatever you gotta do. You don't have to be mean to a kid to tell him to get out of the way.
I think the mom calms down because we didn't respond back with as much force as she did. So I think it was us two that made her calm down, but she might have also just gotten a lot of that emotion out.
Now mom's run out of steam, and the pair leave the park. Justin and his neighbors return to shredding, knowing that they were the ones acting like the grown-ups in the park today.
The advice that I have for the kid is be conscious of your actions, live life. One day I hope to see the kid up and shredding. He can come skate with us. I don't mind. We can all be friends.
In Jacksonville, a sheriff's officer is frantically searching for two lost toddlers. after a neighbor saw one of the kids fall into their apartment complex's pond. The officer sprints to the water's edge, but there's no sign of the caller or the child. Then she spots the concerned neighbor and huffs it in her direction.
Where's the baby? Where? Where? Where is he at?
One of the toddlers is safe on land, but to much of the officer's horror, the second one is underwater. Without hesitating, the officer and the toddler's babysitter jump into the pond. But as if this situation weren't terrifying enough, there's more danger at play, because this officer can't swim. The officer dives underwater with no concern of drowning herself. Desperately searching the murky waters, suddenly she bumps into the toddler's arm and quickly pulls him to the surface. She passes him to his babysitter, who is also in the water, and starts struggling back to shore herself. She makes it to shallow waters, but the crisis is far from over. A neighbor now has the child, but after being underwater for more than a minute, the little boy is completely motionless. After having just nearly drowned herself, the officer doesn't miss a beat and starts giving the toddler CPR. Finally, paramedics arrive and are able to take over the emergency.
You pop her back?
Yes, I did.
The child is rushed to a nearby hospital where he is stabilized.
I'm getting.
The officer is later given honors from the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office for her bravery, and the toddler goes on to make a full recovery, all thanks to the watchful eye of the neighbor who called for help, and this officer who puts herself in harm's way.
I'm getting him.
A hot summer afternoon in Tulare, California. Single mother Erica Munoz and her son are relaxing at home after a long day out.
I had just gotten back from the water park. I had gotten the shower, was getting dressed in my room, and then I heard the doorbell ring. I looked at it on my phone, the Ring doorbell, and it was a strange man that I had never seen before.
Erica lives alone with her son, and their house is located on a quiet cul-de-sac, which rarely gets solicitors.
Can I help you?
Sí, soy Martín.
No hablo español.
Okay.
Bye.
The stranger appears to leave, but Erica continues monitoring her camera.
As I was putting on my makeup, I looked down at the phone again, and he was standing at the end of the walkway. So then he turned back around again and came to the door again.
Did you need something?
Mamá, la esposa de José?
No Jose lives here.
I was like, I don't know Jose, there's not a Jose who lives here. Sorry. So he was like, okay. So then he walks away again, stands at the end of the walkway.
What do you need? I can see you knocking on the window.
I'm like, hello, I can see you, because he started looking in the window, looking kind of like he wanted to like do something. It didn't look normal, so I started getting nervous. The only people that were home at that moment was me and my son.
Erica is in the back of her house, watching all this unfold on her phone, when the unthinkable happens. The man just walks into Erica's house, while her son sleeps only feet away on the couch.
It was just like a panic moment. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know if this guy had a gun, a knife, anything. So in my head, I'm just thinking he's gonna attack my kid.
Erica runs from the back of the house to the living room.
What are you doing in my house? There's no Jose. Don't ever walk in my house. I don't know who you are.
And he got surprised, like if he didn't know there were people in the house, and he just turned around and ran.
No Jose lives here.
I was like, who was this man? I've never seen him before. The cops, when they did come, they did patrol the area for a little bit, looking for the description that I had given them.
The next day, while showing her work friends the clip, Erica makes a horrifying discovery.
I was showing my coworkers. When I went to pull up the video, that's when I saw another missed ring.
Erica has missed a door cam alert from the previous night. While she was out with friends, the stranger had returned. But no one was home, and he left.
What were his real intentions? Because I felt like if you got chased out of the house initially during the day, why would you come back in the middle of the night? Was he actually intending on hurting me, or was it just, items in the house that he wanted?
Tulare police arrest 35-year-old Martin Tavar a few days later, when Erica learns he isn't a stranger at all.
He actually lived on the next neighborhood over. At the time with his roommate, I guess, who was the Jose he came looking for. There was a trial, and he admitted he was going to rob me. He had been staking the house and seen stuff that he wanted. And then they did end up sentencing him, convicted of first-degree burglary with person present.
Despite the harrowing experience, Erica can look back with gratitude.
I consider myself very lucky. Because of the doorbell camera, I was able to see him walking in. Had I not had that on my phone or in my house, I wouldn't even have known he was in my house. It could have went a lot different, and I felt myself very lucky to still be alive.
Don't ever walk in my house.
She may feel lucky, but Erica won't forget to lock her door ever again. It's an ordinary Tuesday afternoon in Springfield, Tennessee. Jeremiah Payne, his wife, and their 5-year-old daughter are out for a family walk when the girl accidentally drops a candy wrapper on the street. A neighbor comes running out of his home to confront them, so Jeremiah starts recording.
Yeah, it's her candy. I apologize. It fell out.
Get on your knees, put your hands behind your back.
According to Jeremiah, the neighbor berates them for littering and claims to be a cop. But when Jeremiah asks for his name and badge number, the neighbor suddenly gets physical.
Let go of my phone, man. What are you doing?
Man, all I did was ask your name and badge number.
Am I gonna have a problem with you?
It's not clear why the neighbor is behaving in this way, but he is not happy.
The is wrong with you, dude? Get in.
We're just trying to watch you, bro.
Guys, please.
We're just
You.
As the situation is getting even more tense, the neighbor calls the police.
I need an officer. Get the away from me. Stay away from me.
I would just like to watch you, bro.
No, we're leaving. No, you're not going in. You're not a cop to detain me.
Wait for the police officer.
You are not a cop. Hey, he's trying to kidnap me. Help!
Yeah.
Help!
10 minutes later, the police arrive.
I'm not going to jail, dude. I didn't do anything wrong.
The neighbor goes over to explain his side of the story, and then the cops come to speak with Jeremiah and his wife.
So I want to press charges on him. I have it on video. Would you like to see it?
After watching the video, the cop consults with the neighbor, and then they approach Jeremiah.
Mr. Payne, is it all right if he speaks with you for a moment?
As long as you stand here while he does.
Yes, sir, of course.
Jeremiah has no clue what the man is about to say.
I'm not trying to hurt you, don't want to scare you. I'm trying to be man enough and apologize, which is a hard thing for cops to do. I just didn't like the litter in my yard. That's
She didn't mean to drop it, but to go to that extent because I pulled out my phone and asked you for your name and badge number, really? Come on now. That's being a tyrant.
100%, you're right, and I apologize. I'll extend my hand to you if you're man enough to shake it.
Oh, I'm man enough to shake your hand.
All right.
Is it all right if we leave it at that, sir?
Yeah. I'm still going to post a video, though. I mean,
That's your legal right. I'm
Yeah.
not going to stop you from doing that.
When the video is published online, it receives 50,000 views. Jeremiah has not filed any charges, and he and his family have recently moved to Kentucky, where they hope to live a stress-free life.
get the away from me. Stay away from me.
No matter the neighborhood, there's nothing more important than keeping children safe. And at a local PTA meeting in Rocky Point, Long Island, parents and students alike have gathered to discuss ways to do just that.
I'm considerably larger than you, okay?
But after one high school senior finishes telling officials how he's against armed guards in school, a man calls him over.
If something happened, if I decided to attack you, it would take the cops 3 to 5 minutes to come here. Probably 10 if the traffic's bad.
The parent, whose 2 daughters attend the school, has a different opinion on the need for armed guards. And to prove his point, he does something alarming.
What are you gonna do now?
He The man pulls out a switchblade, taking the teen off guard.
What are you gonna do now?
Stop it!
Shocked by the man's actions, the neighbors are unsure how to handle the situation as the man holds the knife in the air.
I just walked into the building with this. It's not a gun, but I can do a lot of damage with it.
His way of persuasion does not go over well with the students and other parents in attendance.
That's illegal!
You can't pull a switchblade out on a kid in school. That's insane.
What do you think, a guy with a gun?
No, that's completely illegal.
This is why we need security.
To defuse the situation, the man is escorted out of the building. The story is covered by multiple news outlets, and while school officials call the man's actions inappropriate, they don't believe he intends to harm anyone, proving that bringing a knife to a PTA meeting isn't the sharpest of ideas.
What are you gonna do now?
Stop it!
It's early evening in Seattle, Washington. And this flannel-wearing man is out for more than just a neighborhood stroll. He's casing houses. The stranger checks a back door, but it's locked. So he heads around the corner to look for another way into the house. But what he doesn't realize is that the homeowner, a member of the United States Marine Corps, has been watching the camera feed all along and is now silently following him. The intruder heads for the front door, leaving himself trapped in a corner for the Marine to make his move. Just out of the camera's view, the homeowner has wrapped his arms around the intruder, and the two are struggling at the front door. They come tumbling down the steps. Tussling on the ground, the intruder quickly discovers that he's no match for the hand-to-hand combat training of a Marine. Meanwhile, the homeowner's wife is already on the phone with police. After an intense struggle, the intruder accepts his fate and stops resisting. Having protected both his home and neighborhood, the Marine keeps the situation under control until officers arrive. It's important to note, law enforcement does not encourage homeowners to get in physical confrontations with intruders, even if they were trained by the Marines. If parking and trash issues can separately cause friction between neighbors, together, things can get very messy indeed. Like in Toledo, Ohio, where this woman is moving her neighbor's trash cans out of the way. They are blocking the parking spot in front of her house. Her neighbor doesn't think she's done anything wrong.
You don't have the right to park in front of your house. It's a public street. I can have 7 cars parked on the street. It don't matter.
And supported by her husband,
The public street.
she starts to move them right back. Not to be outdone, the woman's friend just wheels them away again.
Really overdrafting.
The woman is now trying to park.
It's not yours either.
But with both sides now locked in a standoff, tempers, like the trash cans, are about to spill over. The street winds up littered with garbage. But this trash tit for tat is not over yet. The woman in purple is determined to have the last word. Police later arrive, and this woman is fined for dumping trash illegally on the street. The neighbors no longer live next door to each other. Resting in the shadow of New York City, Bayonne, New Jersey shares many of its issues, packing lots of neighbors into a small space, fertile grounds for neighborhood wars.
Bitch!
This is Bayonne.
And 42-year-old Bayonne resident Tamika Bordeaux is heading to her neighborhood convenience store when she hears a woman yelling at her neighbor. Suddenly, the woman turns her wrath towards Tamika, and she starts recording.
This bitch ran after me for no reason at all. She's not minding her business. You nasty wig-headed bitch. Black bitch.
The lady's comments intensify as she appears to follow Tamika down the sidewalk.
Here she go.
Call them. Call the cops.
How long you me in? Huh?
You went into my street.
Huh?
You followed me.
No, I actually live on that block.
Tamika walks to the closest neighborhood convenience store for refuge when, suddenly, a concerned neighbor steps in.
Stay off the block because you did it the other night to come. She's following. You're following her.
Yep.
I saw the whole thing, bitch. Yeah.
Yep.
You're gonna get your ass being a racist.
She don't follow me all the way from my house.
Sorry. She did that 2 weeks ago over there.
Not standing for the woman's comments, the valiant neighbor in the navy hoodie becomes even more incensed.
You don't talk to people like that, bitch. You don't talk to people like that.
The woman in the beige coat backs away, and with things calmer, Tamika gives her thanks for the bravery of her neighbor.
You see how she walked away? I appreciate you so much for that because if nobody said anything, she wasn't gonna stop, and that's
I want to go over there and punch her in her face.
Still get in trouble.
I'd have your back.
It's okay. It's all right. Thank you.
The cops arrive, and Tamika decides to press charges against her neighbor. She is charged with a hate crime and receives a year of probation. And while Tamika is shaken, she's thankful that the rest of her neighbors make her neighborhood a place for everyone.
You don't talk to people like that, bitch!
Now to Queens, New York, where lifelong resident Joseph Aspromonte lives in a nice little home. Only a quick train ride away from the Big Apple.
Well, I've lived in this neighborhood all my life, but I moved into the house that I'm currently living in back in 2014. The neighborhood that I live in is row houses, which is common in Queens. I get along with everybody on the block. It's a pretty tight-knit community, but small, kind of off the beaten path, which is nice.
Shortly after moving into his new home, Joseph discovers that one neighbor has a mouth as tough as the streets of New York itself.
Yourself and drop dead!
I was warned by the people that previously owned the house that the lady next door was a little aggressive and she might come out and yell at me.
Yourself and drop dead!
It's beautiful.
Yourself and drop dead!
My first experience with her was when I was in my driveway with my garage door open. She started screaming about my garage door being open somehow would make her house cold.
Close that door!
What for?
It's cold!
That's all right, I'm warm.
I'm cold next door! Close that door!
The houses are attached, but there is a big giant cinder block wall between my garage and her garage. And there's no way that having my garage door open would make her house cold.
What does my door open have to do with
Yourself and drop dead!
She does have that one motto that she keeps going back to, that F yourself and drop dead.
Yourself and drop dead! Yourself and drop dead! Yourself and drop dead!
In that order. I guess I couldn't drop dead and then go myself. Wouldn't work. All right, myself and then drop dead.
This seems to be her go-to.
As the years go by, Joseph's neighbor shows no sign of slowing down, quickly flying off the handle at the smallest things.
No!
Yes, take that ladder off my property!
It's not on your property!
Even something as simple as a line on the curb from the city is enough to set her off.
Look at the curb, you
What happened to the curb?
She's just pissed off at the world, I guess. She just doesn't like anybody. I get the brunt of it because I happen to live next door to her, but she's this way with everybody in the neighborhood. down the block, across the street.
I'm telling them, take that ladder off my property.
Just people driving by.
In my driveway. Get the out.
And she will unleash her wrath on anybody.
Get the out.
There are times that I worry about her safety just because of the way she acts with people.
Get the out of my driveway.
In one of these episodes, the police were actually called, not by me. What happened was one of the cars pulled over in her driveway while she was sweeping. And that didn't sit well with her, so she started screaming at him.
Get the out of my driveway.
And then she took a broom and she started smacking the roof of his car and started making dents in it. So bad that he actually called the cops on her.
Yourself and drop dead.
And when the cops came, I had to intervene. I just went over to the cops and I said, listen, she's upset, so if you don't mind, if you would just let her kind of slide on this, that it would be great. And they did.
You know where I live? No, you don't. I don't give a where you live.
The past couple of years, she has been very quiet and to herself. I believe she's also maybe not in the best of health now that she's getting older and realizes she may have to someday rely on her neighbors for help. And if that were ever the case, I would be there to help her because she is a person and I wouldn't let her go down.
Do you want a hot chocolate?
Yourself and drop dead.
All right.
Pinellas Park, Florida. A few animal lovers approach a father and son fishing at a popular neighborhood pond.
You guys just gonna let this fish die like this?
No.
You know, what if
Get the bucket right now.
what if this was a dog? Have you ever looked up how fish feel pain?
I'm not harassing you, sir. There's no reason for you to harass.
I'm not harassing you. This is my duty, and my duty is to speak up for animals in need.
A friend of the animal lover arrives late to the conversation and chimes in.
What if this was a dog?
We've already been asked those questions.
The fishermen remain calm, but the neighbors grow more agitated watching the fish flop around.
I'm fixing to throw him back in the water.
No, you're not gonna touch it.
Is he your property?
Is he your property?
Both parties are suddenly embroiled in a custody battle over a fish.
Don't step on that fish!
I will call the police.
Call the police. I just saved the fish life. How about that?
And this fish out of water story ends up taking a turn.
That is
How about
stealing.
that?
That is harassment.
I was stealing the fish out of the lake.
You stole that fish out of his home.
Police soon arrive, and the animal lover tries his logic on them.
So if there was a dog that was dying in front of you, would you try to save that dog's life?
Yeah, let's not go there.
But the Florida police aren't biting, and the animal lover is charged with interfering with the lawful taking of a fish.
I don't have the right to save an animal's life? Are you kidding me?
The clip of the confrontation quickly goes viral, and the animal lover's case goes to court, where he's found guilty and fined $500.
This is my duty, and my duty is to speak up for animals in need.
It's a sunny day in Fort Myers, Florida, when a young boy runs into his front yard to play with his dog. These two are inseparable. A bond formed when 4-year-old Nico was given a German Shepherd puppy a year earlier and named him Tank. One day, Nico decides to take Tank out into the front yard for his favorite game of fetch. Suddenly, the neighbor's dog gets loose and darts straight for Nico. When Tank sees his best friend in danger, his instincts kick in. He knocks Nico out of the way for protection. With Nico safe, Tank defends his friend until the neighbor can get his dog under control. Nico's mom hears the screams and runs out, and the neighbor's dog is taken back into the house.
Baby, okay?
Fortunately, Nico and Tank don't suffer any injuries. After the incident, the neighbor vows to keep his dog on a leash when outside, and Tank becomes not only Nico's best friend, but also his neighborhood protector. We're in Miami, Florida. It's 1 a.m., and at a downtown apartment complex, security cameras record a man wandering around the parking lot. He's carrying what looks like a gas can. One of the building's tenants, Miguel Quintero, is outside getting some air. He doesn't recognize the man.
Living there 5 years, I did know every single one of the neighbors. He walked by and I just knew something was up.
The stranger walks off, but minutes later, he's back. This time outside the door of an apartment. He unscrews his can, pours the contents on the doormat, and then sets it alight, and then runs away. Inside the apartment asleep is Susie Rios and her 2 young granddaughters, who she's babysitting for the night.
I'm one of those people that when I go to sleep, I hear nothing.
As Susie's door starts to burn, it triggers the smoke alarm.
I never even thought it was the fire alarm. As I'm walking down the stairs, all of a sudden I see the downstairs full of smoke. There was no rear exit. So my thoughts were, okay, what do I do? How do I get the girls out? I mean, it was just like all hell literally broke loose. God willing, there's a neighbor out there, someone's out there.
Susie's prayers are answered. Her neighbor Miguel Quintero has seen the flames and rushes to her door.
My first thought is, I have to pull this fire away enough from the door so that I can get to the door and bang on the door, ring the doorbell to wake everybody in that unit up. And then my next thought was, of course, let's go get him.
Incredibly, having just saved his neighbors, Miguel then chases down the arsonist.
He can hear my footsteps, and you see the fear in him when he hears me coming, because I'm coming in fast, and I'm a big locomotive coming towards him. So when he turns around, I see his eyes get real big, and he's just like, why? And from there is when I jump on top of him, and I know I'm not gonna hurt him too bad, but I'm definitely gonna do enough so that he knows he's not gonna go anywhere.
Miguel uses his college wrestling skills to restrain the man.
So I put his arm behind his back and, kept my arm around his neck. Not enough to choke him out, but enough to have control.
I finally get the door open, and Miguel starts screaming at me, call 911. He set the fire, call 911.
Get fired, Tim.
Is it him?
Yep, hopefully.
Yeah, I did. It's on the way.
I think time slowed down for me. In that moment, it felt like forever for them to get there, but when I look back, it was within minutes. So they handcuffed him and then, took him away and just kind of shook my hand and he did a good job here. As far as a weapon, I didn't think about it. I just knew I wanted to get him and bring him to justice.
No motive was ever given for his actions, but 23-year-old Luis Menendez was charged with arson and attempted murder. He was found guilty and sentenced to 5 years. Ever since the terrifying incident, Susie and her family can't thank their Good Samaritan neighbor enough.
My first reaction was that I need to have a statue erected to Miguel. I need to have a halo placed on his head. He was our godsend. He is our angel. And I look back on the footage, I'm just amazed that we're here. I'm here. Most importantly, that my 2 baby granddaughters are here.
There's nothing in this world that could repay him for what he did for me and my family. Sorry, just give me a second. There's not enough words to say thank you, really.
I want to be a good neighbor. I want to know my neighbors, and I want them to know, as different as we are, because God, we are different. We want the same things.
You never know when you're going to need each other. They could need you, you could need them.
And I just want them to know who I am and that I got their backs. And what's great is, I know they have my back.
They say lightning doesn't strike twice, but it seems bad neighbors do. And Hector Martinet has already tussled with a bad neighbor or two.
Trying to rob me. Come on.
Oh, hell no.
This video catches a previous attempt at someone trying to burglarize Hector's house.
If I ever see you again, dude, oh man, you better run.
But now they're targeting his neighborhood.
You just hold on.
It's days before Christmas. Hector sees a young man taking a package off his neighbor's porch.
It's your cousins, huh? Oh yeah, you're just dropping it off, or what are you doing with it?
It's booking.
Yeah, let's take it over here to the owner. Come on. I know everybody in the neighborhood. I've lived there a very long time. I love my neighbors. Put the pack up there now. Put it back on the house.
The package belongs to one of his oldest neighbors, a recent widow.
That lady had just lost her husband, and it was nearing Christmas, and the son had sent that package as a book.
Hector calls the police.
I got a guy stealing packs off people's front porches. I need a unit here on 5921.
No, please don't call us.
The suspect begs Hector to let him go, but he must be new to the neighborhood.
Get the cops here right now. I definitely wasn't gonna let this go. He was not gonna victimize my neighborhood or my block. And you stand right there until I get here.
Hector worries the suspect might try and run before police arrive, and Hector is not dressed for a chase.
I'm standing here barefoot in the snow with no shirt.
To Hector's relief, another neighbor, Bob, arrives and offers Hector some help.
Hey, Bob, get on your phone too, would you?
But the suspect is getting antsy.
Stay right there, man. Sit down. I'm gonna get my dogs on you, man. Sit down or I'm gonna let the dogs out.
And once he steps off the porch, Hector resorts to plan B.
Here, Bob, hold this.
He hands the phone to his neighbor and prepares to keep him there by whatever means necessary.
You ain't big enough. Now sit your ass down on that porch or I'm gonna lay you out on the snow. Go. Yeah.
So Hector decides to convince him.
I got the cops on the way, buddy. Them or me, man. I told him, you either wait for the cops or you're gonna have to deal with me. Because I'm not gonna be as nice as the cops. You ain't big enough, believe me. You hear me? You come to the wrong neighborhood.
Hector scolds the suspected porch pirate until police arrive.
What are you thinking anyway? Know what I mean? What, you Grinch? Come up in here, ruin people's Christmas shit? Man, you piss me off, dude.
The cops let the man go with just a warning, and the neighborhood's holidays are saved. Hector's heroics don't go unnoticed.
All of a sudden, now I'm getting cookies from the neighbors thanking me. I didn't really think I did anything, you know?
And to all the would-be crooks roaming around, Hector has a warning of his own.
You in the wrong neighborhood, buddy. Sit the down.
I live on a pretty big property out in the middle of nowhere in the mountains of New Mexico. And apparently, one of my neighbors has been chucking their empty cups onto my property. There's a whole bunch of them. And so what I did was I got myself a motion-activated trail cam. Let's go ahead and put it on this tree. I'm going to aim it so that it's sort of pointed at the road and pointed at the cups. And so that way, whenever one of my neighbors drives by, we'll see which neighbor is actually the one throwing the cups.
The spy cam is a great idea, but sometimes the evidence just falls in your lap.
Holy it's my neighbor Dale.
Talk about being in the right place at the right time. Time to confront that naughty neighbor, Dale.
Dale! Is this yours?
No. What?
Have you been throwing these in my yard?
No.
Yes, you have.
No, I haven't.
You've been throwing these in my yard. Why?
I wouldn't throw those in yours. Nothing to do with it.
I just saw you throw this cup into my yard.
You... No. Get out of here.
Dale, I have you on video throwing this cup in my yard around a whole bunch of other
I just got home,
cups.
all right?
I just saw you throw this cup into my yard, and I want you to go pick up the other ones that you've been throwing in there too.
You want me to what?
Go pick up the other ones.
Look, if you've got trash in your yard...
You're getting too close.
Who's getting close? You're on my property, my house. Just...
Did you throw this cup on my yard?
No.
You did,
no.
And I can show you the video.
Oh, I don't think so.
If you go clean up the cups, I will forget about the whole thing. I have it on video. I know it was
what
you.
You're talking about. I don't want to hear any more about it. You take your trash and you go.
That is literally your trash.
It's not my trash.
It doesn't seem like Dale is getting the message.
It's your trash, Dale. And I expect you to clean up the rest of it. I'm going to give you 1 day, or I'm going to pick it up myself and dump it on your property.
I don't even know what to say to you. Better be gone when I get out of there.
I'm gonna trust you're gonna pick it all up, Dale. Dale, just pick it up.
Get it out of here.
Just pick it up, Dale. One day. It's my neighbor Dale.
It's the middle of the night in Bay City, Michigan, where the neighbors have called police on a drunk woman causing a ruckus in her neighborhood, and for doing much worse.
Hi. What's going on?
I threw some little kittens out in there.
Why?
Yeah, I just want to be by
threw the
myself.
kittens?
I ain't throwing my gently son down this little box out there.
Why would you do that?
Because I live here.
Oh, you don't want them?
The woman does appear to be intoxicated and is admitting to what the neighbors said when they called 911, that she was throwing kittens out of her window.
I don't know. Someone called us and said that you were throwing kittens.
Did.
No, ma'am. Hey,
talk to us, huh?
talk to us. I don't know.
I am. What's going on? What's the problem? What's the problem? I'm drunk at home?
No.
The suspect provides few answers, so the officer finds some neighbors to get a clearer picture.
Who can give me some information? Because I'm not getting a whole lot.
While the other officer tries to calm the inebriated suspect.
You bitch.
Hey.
Just calm down, all right?
Okay, this is what happened. She got mad. I don't know what the whole story, but she got mad, okay? She started whipping the kittens, okay?
Whipping them, throwing them?
Yeah, just you know how you throw baseball, like that.
Just come over here, Lacey.
No, I'm sick of this. I didn't do.
She grabbed the mom and just walked her across the street.
No,
we're fine right here.
I'm a stripper.
Okay.
You want to see my double D's? Because I'm at home. I ain't did.
My friend and his boys, he told his boys to go get a box and put them in there.
Okay.
The officer makes her way to some kids across the street who have gathered the kittens and put them in a box for safety.
Hi, kiddos. What's going on? Nothing? Making friends with the cats?
Tyler.
They need their mom.
Yeah, their mom ran off in the bushes.
Oh, these little guys are too young. They need their mommy.
With statements from multiple neighbors, the officers place the woman under arrest.
Lacey, stand up.
What, you're arrested?
Yeah, put your hands behind your back. Right now, you're under arrest for animal cruelty.
I didn't even do anything.
Leaving them with one last incredibly important job.
Hi, Mama.
Reuniting Mama Cat with her kittens. 34-year-old Lacey Williams pleads guilty to abandonment or cruelty to animals and drunk or disorderly conduct in public. She is sentenced to 15 months probation and ordered not to own animals in the future. But this story does have a happy ending. The mother cat and her kittens are taken by city animal control and all quickly adopted into loving homes where they don't have to fear being thrown out of a window. St. George, Utah. After a man sees someone getting pulled over by the police outside his front window, he decides to take a humorous approach into finding out the reason why.
The question you guys have all been waiting for.
The nosy neighbor uses handwritten signs to try to find out more about the traffic stop, but the cops have a hard time reading them.
Yes, write bigger. They did get a ticket.
Okay.
One stop sign.
After giving the neighbor the cause of the ticket, the policeman asks for a favor in return.
You got donuts? Donuts. You got donuts? That's funny. They asked if we had donuts.
The policeman doesn't waste 1 minute taking him up on the offer.
Thank you for your service.
Thanks for keeping the streets safe. You guys have a nice day. You too. We got some milk if you want it.
With the goods swapped, the police depart the scene, leaving this neighbor with one piece of juicy neighborhood gossip he'll never forget.
You got donuts? Donuts. You got donuts? That's funny.
They say if you do what you love, you'll never work a day in your life. Which is why Henry Benson starts his business maintaining lawns in the neighborhood he grew up in.
I'm in love with plants, I'm in love with nature. I treat every backyard like it's my own.
One afternoon, Henry is working on a client's lawn when the client's neighbor, who he claims has given him trouble in the past, steps outside and, according to Henry, starts scolding him.
My least favorite part of my work would probably be some of the neighbors of the customers that I'm working at.
This lady wants to mess with me every time I'm here, saying I'm blowing grass clippings on her grass. We're trying to work. Craziness. Shut up.
I went around and said, lady, I don't have time for this today.
Please move out of the way. All of this is gonna shoot.
The neighbor is accusing Henry of blowing lawn clippings into her yard. But Henry claims that's not possible for how he is cutting the grass.
On my lawnmower, my chute's on the right-hand side, so I always line up with my left-hand side in between the properties, debris shooting towards my customer's house.
Back up, bro. Get away from my mower.
She has her daughter coming up next.
You're about to get dirty. Doug, please move out of the way.
Her husband is the reason I even got off my lawnmower. I put my camera down.
I'm about to clean you up. Come over here. Come over here.
Stop right now. Now you're on my yard. Get the out. You're on my yard.
I'm trying to protect you from shooting debris.
Yeah, okay.
From shooting debris. Do you understand how a lawnmower works?
Yes.
I made a line.
Yeah, exactly.
Now make it another line.
Somebody
The neighbor's husband backs off and dials 911 off camera.
Shut your mouth. Stop talking to me. You're costing me money now.
Good. I'm glad.
Yeah, I know you are.
Good, man. You mind just blowing off?
Minutes later, the police arrive, and Henry tries to calmly explain the whole situation.
My mower half, and I shot everything this way. And
He saw the grass blades being blown this way. He knew exactly that I was not trying to start anything. I was just trying to work.
The officers talk to the neighbor, and she offers a solution. One that Henry says he sees coming from a mile away.
You mind just blowing off the fresh grass?
she does this every time she cuts her grass. They don't have a weed whacker and a blower, and you can see all the dried grass clippings.
Sure.
That's from her. She wants me to do free labor for her every time.
And after she cuts her grass and she leaves her grass clippings there just to ask me the same thing she always does. Can you blow this down for me?
Henry clears up both the neighbor and his client's yard and heads home.
I'm billing that bitch. I'm billing her.
But the uneasy situation with the neighbors still persists to this day. And next time, Henry hopes to keep his temper in check.
I'm supposed to hold myself to a higher accountability as a professional. If I can say anything to these neighbors without it becoming any kind of argument, we can easily have a discussion about anything. And just let me work, please.
Stop right now. Now you're on my yard.
On this quiet street in Alexandria, Virginia, a gay couple in their 30s is about to see the worst in their neighbors. A husband and wife who continuously park over the line of their space, according to the partners. When the couple is at home watching TV, they hear a loud noise outside, and their security camera catches what comes next. They claim that the neighbor has crashed into the planter that acts as a marker for their space. And the couple decides to confront the neighbor.
Away? Oh, of course we're away.
What seems like a petty dispute over a parking space suddenly transforms into something far more personal.
Come on, buddy. Come on over here. Come on. You come over here, deal.
Fearing this dispute could get more heated, the couple calls the police.
We have somebody over here. He is asking right now.
No, this is the First Amendment.
The neighbor seems to think his right to free speech allows him to hurl homophobic insults at the couple.
First Amendment.
Hearing the commotion, the neighbor on the other side, Julia, starts recording and steps outside into the firing line.
Hey, you homophobic. I have everything on video.
Oh, yeah, you whore.
We're Christian. We're Methodist.
We have nothing against we love it. These guys are ass.
Get back in your house, you homophobic before I call the police.
Julia has been best friends with the gay couple for over 2 years and has no problem confronting the neighbors herself.
What's your issue? What's your issue?
I'm trying to go to bed. Can you stop harassing our neighbors and be quiet?
They harass us.
The neighbors claim their problem is solely over parking, and they don't have an issue with the couple's sexual orientation.
And we hate LBG? No, we love LBG.
After the altercation, the police charge the neighbor with disorderly conduct and a fine of $1,000. The couple takes their neighbor to court to obtain a no-contact order, and the judge grants it. A month after the dispute, the neighbors move out of the house, and new ones move in. The new neighbors do a better job of parking in their space and are a lot less vocal about it. For some neighbors, living in an apartment complex provides a natural sense of community. But if there are residents who don't get along, the close proximity can lead to big headaches for everyone.
You got 3 seconds to get right now.
Away from me.
In Sherwood, Oregon, a small town southwest of Portland, a man and his girlfriend find themselves in the crosshairs of a couple next door in their apartment complex.
Sit there with your door open.
We can have our door open.
It's our house.
The homeowners claim the couple are upset that they leave their front door open, seemingly taking offense to being able to see inside their apartment.
Close your door, scumbags. Bring it, buddy. Get the out of here.
According to the homeowners, the issues start almost immediately after the neighbors move in. The couple starts complaining that the homeowner's dog barks every time they walk by.
Shut your dog up.
Frustrated by the interactions, the relationship gets worse.
You got an issue with me? Well, I think you're a douchebag, yeah. Gotcha.
One evening, while the woman next door is putting up Halloween decorations, the homeowners antagonize her through their doorbell camera.
Yeah, see each way about that.
When the neighbor's husband comes home, he's told of the homeowner's actions, which sets him off.
He's over here laughing.
Yeah?
As the neighbors continue at a high volume, another neighbor, looking to quiet the situation, steps out of his home and directly into the line of verbal fire.
I know you guys got. Shut your mouth! Don't tell me to shut my. Yeah, I'm telling you to shut your mouth!
You stay out of touch.
And then, yet another neighbor shows up to see what the ruckus is all about.
Yeah, I tell you, we're not okay. You get harassed by your friend every day.
Even as they try to calm the neighbors down,
Just go inside.
No! You go inside. I'm sick of this.
the police are called and they investigate the commotion. The neighbors explain their reasoning for the loud outburst, believing the homeowners are the ones antagonizing them.
I gotta listen to his now every day.
Nobody has done anything. So that is why we are in the state we are in.
Yeah, you go right ahead. Giant listen.
The neighbors voice their anger towards the police, who try to keep the peace, while warning them of their own behavior.
If you want to go to jail, keep talking. Otherwise, you will get the citation.
While it's not known if any tickets are written, thankfully for the homeowners, the neighbors move out soon after, leaving behind a quieter and more peaceful apartment complex.
Bring it, buddy. Get the out of here.
Williamsburg, Brooklyn. It's 3 a.m. The local bars just closed, and the man recording this ruckus just wants a bite to eat from his neighborhood pizza joint after a late night out. Instead, these men in black appear to want fisticuffs instead of a slice. It's hard to tell exactly what's going on.
It's really happening.
But it's clear that these pizza workers are only serving beatdowns at this hour. These unruly customers forget that when you bring the fight to pizza workers, you're met with a pizza paddle.
It's really happening. Oh my, it's amazing.
And a large serving ladle.
It's still slapping.
While the man recording captures a surefire viral video, it doesn't appear he'll be getting his slice of pizza anytime soon.
I'm still waiting for my pizza, buddy. You're not getting it. I want my pizza.
One of the hot-headed neighbors is arrested and charged with assault after police arrive in 30 minutes or less. Surprisingly, only one of the pizza bakers sustains minor injuries, but like a true Brooklyn local, is back on the job the following night. ready to serve his neighbors both pizza and justice, fresh and hot. The first snowfall of the year often brings chaos to neighborhoods. So after a 1-inch dusting in the suburban town of Spring Valley, New York, work-at-home dad Yuri Shinsky is alarmed by what he sees outside his home.
I remember that morning very clearly. I was with the baby in my living room with the shades drawn up. Oh my God. Saw a minivan really going a little bit too fast for the conditions, just slide off right into the edge of our front yard. I'm a little bit of that pain in the butt neighbor. I get upset when I see people speeding up and down our road. I get concerned for the safety of the children in the neighborhood because there are a lot of little kids around.
Underneath the snow, a sheet of black ice has formed, so now the minivan is stuck and causing a dangerous obstruction. But at least the emergency services are on their way.
As the truck was getting closer, I did hear the siren louder and louder, and I just can't really believe what I see next.
And then a serious accident when an emergency vehicle flips over right outside his house.
A lot of thoughts started going through my mind. Was the driver okay? Are they hurt? What happens with the vehicles that are still coming down the road? They might slide into this vehicle. It could really create a much more dangerous situation than it already is. I just know I need to get to that driver right away.
Within seconds, Yuri jumps into action, and realizing the driver may be trapped, he grabs a seatbelt cutter from his car and rushes to the vehicle.
I just have no idea what I'm gonna see, who I'm gonna see, if he or she is injured, if they're unconscious, if they're alive. I just don't know what to expect, so I gingerly open the back door. I find the driver kneeling on what is the roof of the vehicle, which is now the floor. The driver of the vehicle is a pretty tall guy, probably 6 foot plus. I don't know how I would have managed to get him out of there without any assistance.
It turns out that Yuri is not the only neighbor to witness the unfolding emergency.
Neighbor across the street who was the second person on the scene. And this guy is unbelievable. He's barefoot and he's slipping and sliding all over the place, but he's out there really looking to just help out whoever needs help.
Thanks to the quick-thinking neighbors, the driver is rescued unharmed. And later, Yuri discovers that he is in fact the chief of the fire department.
He seemed like he was a little shaken up, but completely uninjured and very fortunately so. So to be an everyday citizen and come to assist first responder is counterintuitive. It's usually the other way around. I was just trying to do the right thing.
The SUV is recovered, and Yuri realizes that the entire incident is captured on a security camera.
When I look back at the recording of this accident on my camera, seeing how everybody comes together, helping everybody out, and it really makes me feel good to live here and to be part of this neighborhood. Know that if I ever need help, that I can count on somebody to be very close by and quick to respond.
This is my dock here. The neighbor has started feeding the birds, dumping a bunch of bird seed in front of my dock.
Justin Schott's boat dock and his access to it is the basis of an ongoing boundary dispute. The only way Justin can get to his dock is by walking through his neighbor's property.
I guess he thinks he's being clever, trying to get all the geese to poop on my dock.
Get off my yard.
Sorry, buddy, got the legal right to be here.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
Get off my yard. You got the legal right to leave now.
Got the legal right to be here, buddy.
Yeah.
Boundary disputes make up nearly 20% of all fights between neighbors. But this issue is escalating way beyond that.
Off my yard.
Well, you want to play this way?
Call the police.
Call them. Yeah. I have the legal right to be here.
I'm gonna call the police.
Oh, okay.
Call the cops. Call the cops. I want the cops.
I don't like the birds being fed in front of my dock there to try and piss me off and make me mad.
911.
I have the legal right to be here.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Justin believes he has an easement, which is the right to access someone else's property. In order to get to his dock, Justin has to cross through his neighbor's yard, which this neighbor clearly isn't allowing Justin to do.
Get my phone. Right now, go get my phone. You're going to jail. If you ever come across my property again, I'll kill you.
Threatening someone's life can be punishable with prison time.
Doesn't have to be like this.
This dispute is about to escalate beyond simply verbal threats.
Get off it. Push you right into the weeds.
Please stop touching my golf cart. Please stop pushing the golf cart.
You're on my property, Justin.
I have the legal right to be here.
No, you don't have the legal right. You just hit me with a golf cart.
Please let me leave. Please let me leave. Please let me leave.
That physical act gives Justin cause to call the police and report an assault.
Please let me leave,
Yeah, get
Corey.
off my yard. Stay off. Don't ever bring that thing on my yard again. Don't ever bring it on my yard again.
Later, the police come and fill out a report. As of this taping, charges have yet to be filed.
How you like that?
And the dispute between these neighbors rages on.
It's assault and I'm pressing charges. You're on video.
You're going to jail.
Let's go. Go ahead, throw it.
In an apartment complex in South Amboy, New Jersey, a dispute between two pet owners is causing a ruckus. The men are next-door neighbors, and the taller cat owner goads the shorter dog owner to hit him as the dog snaps at his heels. The woman recording from the balcony is the girlfriend of the taller man, and they claim that the shorter man's dog has injured their cat.
You came out here for a reason. Come on, big man. Let's go. Let's go. You don't have to be scared.
Yo, why don't you get your dog?
The cat owner is angry as he feels the dog owner does not supervise his animal properly.
Who got the dog loose? Was it you, him, or me? Come on, man. My cat is bleeding, bro. I apologize. You gotta understand my frustration. When I asked you a month ago, personally, if you see my cat, control your dog.
At this point, the dog owner's wife chimes in.
Okay, you tell us that your dog is chasing our cat.
My cat ain't biting your dog. Your dog is biting my cat.
As the mood becomes even more tense, the cat owner turns to his girlfriend and ratchets things up a notch.
Hey, you know what? You want to yell at me? You got that all on video? Call the cops. You see that?
Suddenly, the dog starts trying to bite the cat owner, and this incenses his girlfriend.
You don't even know how to control the dog. You're letting him attack him while I get it all on video. That's yeah, you shut the up, man.
Without warning, the dog owner rushes towards her,
Yeah, I bet you will.
and the cat owner jumps onto the balcony to defend his girlfriend.
Big man, bro, big man.
In a rage, he throws punches and yanks the man over. As the dog owner's wife attempts to climb over the balcony, the cat owners retreat into their home, but the neighbor battle is not over.
Open the door. Call the cops.
According to the couple, the police arrive and watch the video, but it's unclear what action is taken. After a visit to the vet, the injured cat Leo is now fully recovered. The neighbors still live next door to each other and, according to the cat owner, are trying to be friendly and put this situation behind them.
Big man, bro, big man.
The lesson learned is that if left unchecked, pet feuds can turn into neighborhood wars.
Don't touch him.
Call the cops.
We might all breathe a sigh of relief that the wearing of masks is no longer dividing neighborhoods.
Just put on a mask and get it over with.
But for a while during the pandemic, the changing rules pits neighbor against neighbor.
I'm a grown woman that owns a business on this street.
In the laid-back beachside community of Manhattan Beach, California, two locals prepare to eat their lunch as a couple wearing masks walk by.
You don't need to be wearing masks.
I'm gonna eat a burrito with my mask on.
Neither of the men are wearing masks, but one does have a body camera strapped to his belt that's recording.
We're on the other side of the fence. We don't believe in this stuff.
No, that's cool. But well, you better just keep that all to yourself, you know?
I hear you. It's okay. It's all right.
While the local recording tries calming down the couple in masks, the other local in the black shirt has a more blunt response.
What are you looking at me for? I didn't say you.
Oh, no, don't get hit.
Until words aren't the only thing exchanged.
Hey, Matt. Oh.
According to the man with the body cam, the masked woman throws her coffee at them, causing the one in the black shirt to retaliate.
You know what? Hey, off me.
After a brief struggle, the masked man lets go, but the woman still clings onto the local shirt.
Hey, son, get her off me. Get your girl off me.
They finally separate, but tempers are still running high.
You shouldn't have thrown the drink in his face.
I don't give a
You should not have thrown the drink. That was.
As they continue to argue, the masked man calls the police.
Hello, 911. I've just been assaulted on Manhattan Beach.
What are you gonna do? Tell the cops you threw coffee at me?
The masked man gives a description of the current situation.
He punched me in the face. I'm bleeding out of my mouth right now, in my nose.
You deserve it, though.
While the local heckles his 911 call.
You can't throw hot coffee at people.
You can't punch people in the face.
The police soon arrive, and each party gives their side of the story.
All right, what's going on?
We were sitting here eating our burritos. These two didn't like that we weren't wearing masks, and they threw coffee at us.
And once it's determined, the coffee is thrown before the punches.
She was all over me. She was going for my arm.
The couple in masks offer an apology. No charges are filed, and the two men can finally go back to their lunches, where the only thing covering their mouths is their food.
At least they didn't destroy the burritos.
There's trouble brewing in this quiet neighborhood in Austin, Texas. This woman got out of her car and into an altercation with one of the neighbors. This man tried to intervene. Now she's on his lawn and won't leave. And things are about to get slippery.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Go home, girl.
And clearly, she doesn't want to go anywhere.
Oh my God.
You're gonna lose that battle.
Okay, now I think maybe we should call somebody.
Is it 911? Do you want me to call? Yeah.
Please get off my property. I will defend myself on my property. Get off.
Oh my God, maybe we should call.
When police arrived on the scene, no charges were filed. And the soaking wet woman finally left the neighborhood. On the first day of lobster season, food blogger James Mizuki has just caught his lunch.
These are two beautiful lobsters. We about to eat good. Jacob found a good spot for us to park. We're gonna set up the grill. Oh, take a look at our cheesy lobsters.
While he and his neighbor Jacob prep their feast in a public parking lot, an unexpected visitor appears.
How's it going?
What are you guys doing here?
We're doing a catch and cook. We're making some lobster rolls. Want to try it?
No.
And she soon becomes crabby.
I want to see you leave. I want you to pack up and get the heck out of here.
Okay, what was your name?
Don't.
My name's James.
My name is I'm on the board, and if you're not out of here in a minute, I am calling the sheriff.
Okay.
It turns out that what the men think is a public parking lot is actually owned by an upscale homeowners association.
We're just trying to pack up so we can get out of here. We'll throw this
You're
into the
not
trash.
packing up. Pack it up!
And this vigilant board member is angry enough to make good on her threat to call the cops.
And we have some guys who are cooking.
We're leaving. We're leaving private property. We're not bothering anybody.
You're bothering me.
Well, we're trying not to. We're not bothering anybody. I'm not intimidating. He's not trying to intimidate you. We're not bothering anybody.
I'll bring suit against you.
Why would you do that?
I would advise you to get the heck out.
If you give us a chance, we're trying to. We're not bothering anybody.
As the irate neighbor goes to leave, she suddenly does something shocking.
Whoa, stay. You are. Oh my. Oh, look what she just did. Oh my.
The neighbor's tantrum has destroyed most of James and his neighbor's meal, not to mention the 4 hours of diving and cooking.
There she goes. Woo! And that's the remainder of our lobster rolls.
The pair never crossed paths with the lobster roll wrecker again.
Wow, I can't believe that just happened.
But James finds sympathy online when the video was viewed 20 million times.
So sad. We got it on video, I'm pretty sure.
And as these hungry neighbors head downtown to grab some tacos, it becomes clear they've made a narrow escape.
There goes the sheriff that she called. Hey, we're leaving just in time.
Randolph, New Jersey, where 42-year-old David Timpanero has lived peacefully for 10 years with his wife and son. Until now.
Can I help you? Can I help you?
I would say our town has been pretty low-key for many years. Recently, everything has changed. Just a lot of disagreements around politics.
This year, David places a sign in his yard for his preferred candidate in the Board of Education election, as he's always done. But one morning, he wakes up to find an unknown neighbor has put another sign in his yard for a candidate he does not endorse.
I don't like people just putting things on my property without asking me. It gives the perception that I'm aligned with that belief of whatever that person stands for.
At first, David thinks the sign has been put there because he lives on a busy intersection. When he sees someone recording his reaction from across the street, he suspects the sign was put there to antagonize him.
Can I help you? Can I help you?
If it's the woman I'm thinking it is, I know that this is just bad news waiting to happen. As she gets to her car, her daughter jumps out of the car. And that moment is when I realized who it was.
Oh, there we go.
David recognizes the pair as his neighbors, a mother and daughter who he has a long-running feud with about local politics.
You want a phone call from my lawyers, Dave?
Once I realized who it is, it's like, of course it's them. And I didn't like it at all. They've bitten off more than they can chew.
I'm gonna call the police.
I told you once, leave me alone, don't come near my home, or it's considered harassment, and here you are. Thank you for coming by.
Dave, I'm calling the police on you.
I know I didn't do anything wrong, but I'm obviously nervous. I'm nervous because I don't know what she's capable of.
And by the way, now you're taking a picture of inappropriate pictures of me because of what I am wearing. So guess what? Now I'm really calling the police on you.
Cool. You wear it outside and come by my house.
I tried to stay calm, end the situation, and walk away, but I started shouting back and screaming back at her.
I knew you did it, Eliza. I knew you did it. I knew it. I knew it. Don't you ever come by my house again? Stop where you are. Stop where you are right now. You came over here with the intention? I don't give a what you did. You came over here intentionally to harass me.
No, I did not.
Get the out of here. When the cops come, I'll be sitting there. Because I knew you were coming.
Finally, the duo leave. Later, they file a police report alleging sexual harassment by Dave. But as they turned up to his property, the police take no action. However, now it's awkward when he runs into them around town.
I've completely avoided them and ignored them.
It turns out that both their candidates are elected to the Board of Education. But in the future, he hopes his neighbors will respect each other's opinions.
I hope at some point our community can get past this. If you want to get things done, we have a better chance of getting it done together than working against each other.
You want a phone call from my lawyers, Dave?
Please leave.
It's a rainy day in this rural Jacksonville, Florida neighborhood when an argument between two neighbors comes to a head. The older mother and her son recording are feuding with the woman in the tie-dye over the rights to use a road in front of their houses. The neighbors have been feuding over access to the street over the past year.
No, it's not a private road. It's private property used by... It's an access necessity. You don't know the law.
That is private property. This is a road.
This is private property. This is private property.
The woman in the tie-dye top thinks she has the right to park on the street, as she says it's public property. But the son and his mother say it's theirs per access by necessity, which means the road can't be blocked, as it's the only way to reach their home.
This is my driveway. Oh, yes. Because I have a title search. This is private property.
Those poles, woman.
No, it's not. The whole thing. You're totally wrong. That's for you.
Please
and your
step
neighbor.
back.
I have a paparazzi rights to stand here. My First Amendment rights.
I do not care what your deal is. Please leave.
The dispute over the road turns personal when the neighbor hurls insults at the mother.
Ignorant, stupid.
She's trash.
I didn't tell you when I'm driving. They got too late.
And the woman in the tie-dye grows even angrier as she approaches the mother's son.
Do not walk towards me any closer. Stop. Stop right there. Stop right there.
This ain't your.
If you approach me any further,
Call me
do
one
not.
more time. I swear to God, your ass is laid on the ground.
Do not.
The son claims the woman knocks the phone out of his hand.
Someone out here watching.
Seeing that things are becoming more aggressive, the husband of the woman in the tie-dye gets involved.
I got a lot of money. I'm gonna call a settlement easer and have him come out here and ease the property lines and find out where your property lines are, and I'm gonna have them posted out here.
Dumbass.
With the argument heating up again, the husband turns towards the son.
Bro, you put that phone in my face, dog, I will jack you. I will go to jail for that. I don't give a I'm the wrong dude. I don't give a
Whoa. Okay. All right.
Bro, what's up, man?
Come near me. Don't you dare come near me. Don't you dare.
Got your mama like a little bitch.
Don't you.
Nuts.
Yeah, I protect my family. Stay away from me.
Grab a stick, do it.
If you come at me again, do not come near me. Yes, you did. I got you on video. Get away from me.
With the shouting match all shouted out, both neighbors retire to their houses. According to the man recording, the police arrive, but no arrests are made. And while these neighbors still argue over the usage of the road, they hope for a much smoother path in the future.
I don't give a I'm the wrong dude.
Many people try to relocate to a quiet suburb, but some get more than they bargained for. In 2009, Brad Cresson, his wife, and 3 children moved to Albuquerque, New Mexico to start their new lives.
We actually picked a neighborhood that was far out from the city. It was a safe neighborhood away from any of the kind of crimes and activities that would go along with the city areas. The security camera really did give us a comfort of mind, a peace of mind. So we just watched animals cross the yard in the middle of the night and things like that we caught on camera, and watched our kids come and go.
One night, Brad is getting ready to put out the trash when he spots something on the security camera monitor.
I just happened to glance up, and there was a large white object in one of the 8 cameras. It's like, wow, that is not right.
Suddenly, the object moves. It's a man. His face is hidden by a hoodie, and he's staring through a window. Brad's teenage daughter's window.
I grabbed my flashlight and I walked out there and I asked him, what are you doing? What's going on? And fast as he walked past me, he started turning into a run. And I kind of chased him down the edge of the driveway.
The man gets away, and Brad immediately alerts his family, dials 911, and reviews the camera footage.
I got my family to watch the video, and we were all shocked. Everyone was shocked.
What they see is every parent's nightmare. The man had been at the girl's window before, first for 6 minutes, and later for 4 minutes.
He was kneeling down to look through the blind. It's beyond anybody's imagination of what we thought could ever happen.
Brad's 16-year-old daughter and her 14-year-old sister are terrified.
My 2 daughters, they didn't want to sleep in their rooms. They felt vulnerable and violated. Emotionally, we were all distraught.
Brad turns to neighbors to identify the man. They can. He's a neighbor.
We found out that he just lived like 5 houses up the street. It's just really baffling how we had never seen this person.
Not only is 33-year-old Ventura Salas a neighbor with a family of his own, but he's also former law enforcement and had been fired a few years earlier from his job as a county sheriff's corporal.
That kind of shook up the neighborhood. People were pretty riled up. They were pretty angry.
Ventura Salas is charged with a window peeping misdemeanor. He and his family quickly move out of the neighborhood. The peeping Tom escapes a felony charge because his victim wasn't unclothed while he watched her. Brad Cresson is in court to see Ventura Salas jailed for the maximum sentence of 90 days.
Get a pretty good look at him, and that was kind of nerve-wracking, kind of chilling, make the hair stand up on your neck. He did say that he was sorry for what he had put us through. Dad to dad, man to man, you need to stop doing this. You need to solve this issue in your life. And if going to jail for 90 days helps, well then, I hope that helps,
Although the incident sends shockwaves throughout the neighborhood, Brad said something positive does come out of it.
I think that this kind of thing, it just deepened the relationships that we had with the neighbors. The friendliness of the neighborhood in our, our local area, it made it nicer for us.
The small community of Weeki Wachee boasts a population of only a few dozen people year-round. One of the lucky residents is Jonathan Prout.
Neighborhood is kind of out in the woods, but it's right on the Weeki Wachee River. Not a lot of houses go up for sale around here because it's so beautiful. So Most of the people that are out here are, 60 and older.
And because Jonathan and his friends are so much younger, lifestyle differences pose a problem with the older neighbors.
They're not really hip to the new way of life, and they're not very open-minded.
Cutting our damn jumping trees down.
And the differences between these two generations all come to the surface one sunny morning when Jonathan is out paddling past his neighbor's dock with two friends.
The girls that were on the paddleboard, one is a roommate and another one was just a friend, and I took them on a paddleboard ride, and when we went past the dude's house is when they were kissing.
But Jonathan sees the neighbor getting upset at the women locking lips.
When I seen him coming to his dock, he was starting to yell something. I told my friend to start to record.
I got a problem with you. I don't care. I don't get to take your time and drop it. You control the thoughts.
Telling me that if I bring girls past his house kissing again, he's gonna whoop my ass.
You're not intimidating at all, buddy.
What makes matters worse is that Jonathan has never seen this man before today.
None of us had seen him. Like he literally, I think that was the first day that he was even at the house.
The new neighbor rolls up his sleeves and inches closer to the edge of his dock.
You better be ready for that house.
I wasn't surprised that he came out and yelled, but I was definitely surprised that he jumped in the river after me.
Oh my god. Oh, he's coming. Look, he's in the water, dude. What are you doing? Is this real?
But even when the neighbor jumps in to fight, Jonathan isn't taking the bait.
No, be up right now. I'm right here. Be up. Quit talking with your little ears.
The neighbor even makes fun of Jonathan's ears.
So I had cat ears on, and I wore them throughout the day. He thought that they were like not masculine, and that he was just picking on me about them.
You ain't gonna beat nothing. Yeah, you ain't beating.
But even as they yell at each other, Jonathan plans to stay nonviolent.
I was saying anything I could just keep him from coming close to me.
You come through here again. I live right here. I don't give a where you live. I live right there.
But as the neighbor closes in on his kayak, Jonathan's plans change.
I was feeling like I was gonna have to hurt him, to keep myself safe.
This is real life. We might have to call the police.
I had planned on making him eat the end of my paddle.
Yeah, boy. I'm gonna show you what a boy is.
So he should probably just chill and leave us alone.
I'm right here. I'm right here, brother.
The argument finally ends with Jonathan and his friends paddling away. But a new development occurs soon after.
So the next day after he came in the river after me, he decided that he didn't want no more issues with me. So him and I started talking after that, and he bought me a dinner.
Jonathan and his neighbor are able to put their differences aside to maintain peace.
When I go by there now, he waves and everything. We're cordial with each other.
But Jonathan has some advice for his other neighbors.
Mind your own business. It's really not, anyone's business what anyone else is doing unless they're hurting someone.
No, be up right now.
And basically, let neighbors do whatever floats their boat.
If they're not on your property and they're not hurting anyone, just leave them alone.
In this quiet California neighborhood, a woman is walking right across people's front lawns until she spots something in a mailbox. But this door has eyes. And while opening the homeowner's mail, she's caught red-handed.
Hey! My door! Give it back. I didn't get lucky. I didn't get lucky. Because everything's there. House. Do you hear me? I hear you.
This crook is getting off easy. Mail theft is a federal crime, punishable by up to 5 years in jail. So hopefully this friendly neighborhood warning is enough to stop her from ever trying it again. Shortly after bringing their newborn baby home to their Tampa, Florida condo, a couple find themselves in a rift with their downstairs neighbor. who's irritated with the noise they're making while tending to the newborn's needs. "Could you don't make that sound?" writes the neighbor. "Sound like stepping floors." And again the next day. "Don't hit the ground, please. You wake me up since 4 a.m. Now tiptoeing around their apartment at night, the new father checks in with his neighbor the following day. "Good morning. Was it better last night?" writes the new father. "Yes, it was much better. I slept till 7 a.m. And the matter appears to be resolved. But things take an eerie turn. According to the couple, a strange and noxious odor becomes noticeable at their front door. For several weeks, the intense odor comes and goes in waves, which the family claims causes irritation and nausea. After trying in vain to pinpoint the source of the smell, the husband suspects it might be coming from outside the front door and installs a hidden surveillance camera in a nearby plant just to see if he's missing something. And he's shocked by what he records. One afternoon, the husband gets a notification on his phone and promptly checks it, seeing his downstairs neighbor doing something suspicious at the bottom of his front door. Due to the camera angle, he is unable to make out the neighbor's actions in any conclusive way, so he readjusts the framing, hoping to get a more complete picture should the neighbor come back. And the very next day, the neighbor returns. The husband is shocked to see what looks like a syringe and vial in the neighbor's hands. And he does something even more chilling than the family could possibly imagine. He appears to inject something from the syringe under the door of the apartment. Shaken by what he sees, the husband immediately calls 911. The police and fire rescue teams arrive and check the family's vitals, assessing the effects of potential chemical exposure. Something that is later confirmed by court records to be a mixture of the opioids, methadone, and hydrocodone, an extremely dangerous and sometimes lethal combination. The husband believes the neighbor's motives are driven by desire to get the family to move out. Upon seeing the video, the police arrest the neighbor. He is subsequently charged with battery, possession of a controlled substance, and aggravated stalking. According to police documents, the neighbor, a Chinese national pursuing a PhD in chemistry, is expelled from the local university and reportedly deported back to China. Thankfully, the father's intuition prevents the chemical attack from becoming deadly. But the ordeal leaves a deep and traumatic impact on the family, one that can hopefully fade over time. We're in Chicago, Illinois, following a big dump of snow. A home security camera records a dog on the sidewalk. It runs into a front yard, then moments later, its owner appears. She spots something of interest at the front door. It's her neighbor's snow shovel. And without asking, she decides to take it. Moments later, another camera shows the woman using the shovel to clear snow around her car. When she's done, she goes back home, taking her neighbor's shovel with her. Meanwhile, the neighbor's been watching the whole thing. He decides to teach her a lesson in neighborhood manners. First, he fires up his snowblower and proceeds to completely rebury the woman's car. Then he takes back his shovel. Later, the woman discovers the payback and has to dig out her car, armed with only a broom. The shovel owner says he would have gladly lent his neighbor the shovel, if only she'd taken the time to ask. But break the good neighbor code in Chicago, and revenge is a deep dish served very cold. In the quiet suburban neighborhood of Lake Worth, Florida, 19-year-old Kayden Hillary is crazy about fishing. One day, Kayden and two of his friends are casting their lines in a local pond, which is part of a homeowners association. They don't live here, but they have fished in this spot many times before with no issues.
All right, let me cast it.
But just as they start reeling in the catch,
Oh my God, there's like 10 of them.
Caden sees a neighbor approaching whose house backs onto the pond.
The lake isn't your property. The lake's not your property.
Suddenly, with no warning, the neighbor lashes out.
Yes, it is.
Oh.
Caden finds himself in a 6-foot lake, fully clothed, and luckily, his friend helps him out. Stunned by what just happened, Caden and his buddies confront the neighbor, who is with his wife and kids.
What's your problem, bro?
What happened?
You guys cannot fish here. You cannot fish here. There's no sign there. Leave. Why'd you come out here and touch him? Leave him. I didn't touch anybody. He's slipped and fell.
I slipped and fell?
Yeah. You just pushed him. No?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. It's on camera.
It's literally on camera.
Next, the neighbor calls the police, even though he is the one who pushed Caden into the water.
Yeah, I'm sure that guy called you. Dude, he pushed me in the lake.
I'm sorry, what?
I swear to God, he pushed me in the lake.
You have that on camera?
I had it on camera.
Show me that.
All right.
At this point, Caden stops filming, but to avoid being charged with assault, the neighbor is ordered to attend anger management classes and write a letter of apology. Caden insists he is still waiting for the letter, but he hasn't seen the neighbor again because he and his friends now fish elsewhere. There are plenty of other fishing ponds in this neighborhood. Every year, over 370,000 bicycles are stolen from neighborhoods all across the United States. That's one every 90 seconds. But crime rates are so low in Littleton, Colorado, the owner of the surveillance camera leaves his daughter's $300 mountain bike on the porch, unlocked.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Don't never do this ever
I will call
again.
the police.
I know. I'm sorry. Please don't. And I'm on your ring anyway, so they'll know who I am.
Even though the intruder is caught red-handed, the neighbor takes no further action because at least she's apologizing.
I'm very, very sorry.
Again.
I apologize. I just have no gas money.
And again.
So sorry. I've never even done this before.
That bike thief may be leaving empty-handed, but in British Columbia, Canada, this man is cycling down the street, carrying a BMX bike. It seems like an innocent scene, except he's just stolen it from a stranger's yard, and his pedal-powered pursuer is the owner. This owner is lucky. Police only solve around 1 in 10 bike thefts, but he's in no mood to celebrate. It's a good day for neighbors standing up for their bikes, and a bad day for the bike thieves.
Yeah.
That knocking is the landlord. Since moving in, Christian claims his landlord is coming over constantly, always unannounced, rapping on the door at all hours. And often running away before he answers. Sometimes she tries striking up a conversation.
You want to talk? No, I don't. I already asked you to leave me alone. This is harassment at this point. I'm recording this.
The landlord, a woman in her 50s, and Christian have had a recent falling out over money. Christian did some handiwork for his landlord and claims she underpaid him. Everything comes to a head one night when the landlord tries entering the house through the cellar and is surprised to learn the door from the cellar into the kitchen won't open because Christian has locked her out.
Unlock my door. Can we help you? Why the are you in our house? What are you talking about? This is my... Why the are you in our house?
Christian, why are you talking to me like that?
I was thinking in my brain, like, if I catch her in my house, I gotta use this in court to get my rent money back because she's violating something.
Many states do have laws against landlords entering a tenant's home unannounced. But unfortunately for Christian, Maryland isn't one of them. And his landlord is not about to walk away.
Why are you in my house?
This is my house. When did it become your house, Christian?
It may be the landlord's house, but as a paying tenant, Christian believes he has an expectation of privacy. the landlord has had enough and calls the police.
Calling 911, threatening me.
I recorded it, so go ahead and lie. I'm like, you know what? This cannot happen. Get the out of my house.
Christian finally opens the door and readies for battle.
What are you doing in our house?
Don't threaten me.
Don't get your hands out of my head. Get your hands out of my face. He was like, don't you threaten me. And I'm just laughing like, what do you mean threaten? Like, were you there? I recorded everything, so I don't know what you mean by threatening.
Yeah. You're cursing me?
Yeah, I can say you. I can say you in my own house.
Yeah, and you can lock me into my basement.
There's no reason for you being in our house without permission.
Christian refutes her claims and continues to insist that she's there unannounced.
That tenant has no idea you're here. That tenant has no idea you're here. That tenant's at work.
True.
He doesn't know you're here. Nobody knows you're here.
That's not true.
You're over here doing whatever the hell you want in our house.
True. That's not true.
Hey, does anybody know that Robin's here right now?
Not true. You're not a lawyer.
Does anybody know Robin's
You're
here?
a lawyer.
Upstairs, Christian questions the other tenants.
Did anybody know she was gonna be here? What are you doing in our house? She just called the cops on me because I locked the door to my own basement.
The second neighbor is new, having just signed his lease that morning, although he may be having second thoughts.
This is starting to be a hostile environment for me, and I just got here. That's a lease break. I didn't sign up for this. I didn't sign up.
I didn't sign up for this. No one signed up for this. Who in their right mind would sign up for a house just to be harassed by the landlord and then pay for the next month to have it happen again?
As tenants' tempers boil, the landlord simmers down.
Don't do that right here, because I'm going to start getting back.
The landlord retreats, and the battle seems won. But the night is far from over for Christian.
The recording stops, and the cops actually come 30 seconds later. So they arrested me right there for false imprisonment, threatening, and I went to jail that day in Baltimore City. One of the worst experiences I've ever had.
Christian is released within 24 hours and is eventually cleared of criminal charges, thanks in part to his footage.
What are you doing in our house?
Don't threaten me.
Don't
lock
hands
me
out
in
of
the
my head.
basement.
Get your hands out of my face.
And yet, after all he's been through, Christian still lives at the same house, with the same landlord, but with a new plan.
As of right now, I refuse to pay rent. I'm gonna stay here until the sheriffs come because she's not gonna use this space to make money. So I'm gonna stay my ass here until the very last minute. She's not gonna get rid of me that fast.
Looks like this neighborhood war is far from over.
I didn't sign up for this. I didn't sign up.
I didn't sign up for this.
Plants in the garden may love being showered with water, but neighbors do not.
Turn it off.
And one evening, in an upscale neighborhood of New York City, an argument has broken out in the hallway of an apartment building because the man with the beard says the neighbor in the shorts just drenched him with water.
You're disrespectful.
Hearing the commotion, the woman who lives upstairs starts recording.
Get out, please. You got it, bro. Now, yo, I can't make this yo. Please just get out.
The woman recording says the man with the beard was sitting on the stoop a few minutes earlier. But now, he's in the hallway confronting the neighbor in the shorts.
I'm sitting here before I can't do water on me. Did I do something wrong to you? Cleaning my steps. How? If I told you for a cab. No! You trying to make it seem like you didn't do that wrong. Please. I was there.
The neighbor claims that he was simply washing his steps when he accidentally soaked the man. But the man in the beard is upset, and the situation is intensifying.
No! You're bro! I work on the street! I didn't disrespect you once!
Suddenly, just as it seems the man with the beard may be going, he throws a punch, and the neighbor stabs him in the back with his umbrella. A fight erupts, and the pair wrestle on the ground until the man with the beard runs off with a bloodstain on his shirt.
Get out, please.
The woman recording is unsure which man's version of events is correct, and she doesn't know what happens next. The neighbor says she hasn't seen the man with the beard again, and the downstairs neighbor moves out shortly afterwards. But it's clear that in this neighborhood, stoop cleaning can escalate to a hallway brawl faster than a New York minute.
I can't make yo.
Essex, United Kingdom. When Tammy Westwood moves back home to the UK after 8 years in the United States, Life in her new neighborhood is good.
I love living in this neighborhood. When we go out, we're always, if anybody's in the street, we always say hi, we're always friendly.
But Tammy claims things in her London suburbs soon go from lovable to ludicrous after she claims a neighbor habitually tucks her trash can by Tammy's garage, which really ticks her off.
I have no idea why her empty trash can kept ending up leaning against my garage.
My God, why?
It was completely pointless.
So let's just get it straight. You keep your bin on your property, and I'll keep my bricks on mine.
Keep the bin on my property. I've already told you that.
You won't keep them. You won't keep your. Why will you? I'm not harassing you.
The neighborhood feud ratchets up a notch when one day while running errands, Tammy receives a phone call from her son who claims that the neighbor has some choice words for him.
My son called me and he said to me, Mum, I've just gone out there and she started on me.
You can go away because you ain't got no money. Your father didn't give you any.
Like any protective mother, Tammy rushes home to confront her neighbor, and their squabble now becomes more than just a petty trash bin dispute.
How can she say that?
So I push her door, she comes out. I pull my hand back to actually defend that and throw a punch.
Touch me. Touch me. Go ahead.
I thought to myself, no, don't do that.
The argument soon spills out into the alley, where Tammy's son records the heated discussion.
Yeah. Now she got another friend. Yeah.
So I'm there and I'm screaming and she's screaming and we're arguing with each other, and I'm not feeling like we're ever going to get a resolution to this.
You keep your on your side.
You keep off my blasted land.
You keep off my
right?
papers out.
No. Look. Yeah?
Yeah?
Yeah, you
Keep your papers out my face. Don't put your papers in my face.
Yeah, mess about with me, love.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Get your bin off my land.
Make you go back on my land and you
Get
see
yourself
what
off my...
Tammy once again stands up for her son when the neighbor has more words for him.
Your son's recording it.
Right,
Your son's recording it. Goes to show what you're about. You as well. Everybody on this road has got
on my kids, Suzanne. Don't start on my kids,
Everybody got something.
Don't start on my kids.
So as I'm seeing her attack my family members and be rude and abusive to them, I'm getting more and more hurt and upset because my instinct is to protect my family members as much as I can, and I will.
Shut your mouth. Stay away from my family.
You shut your mouth, all right? Because you got the biggest mouth I've ever seen.
No, that would be you.
You know people who've got mouth,
that would be you.
Mouth?
That would be you.
You lack this.
Just
your
keep
brains.
your fin
You
off
lack
my
the brains, love. You're all
Stop
it.
spreading my love.
You're all it.
Thankfully, calmer heads prevail, and each woman returns home. After their contentious exchange, the neighbor stops placing her trash bin up against Tammy's garage.
At the moment, things are peaceful. She has moved her trash can. She's not saying anything. If it comes up again, I'll, do what I need to do for my family and just stand my ground.
And while the two neighbors currently have an unspoken truce, Tammy still harbors resentment towards her neighbor.
I hope every day that she moves, to be honest with you. It'd be bliss. Of course, we don't know who we're going to get in her place, but I don't think it could ever be as bad as having her here at all.
In Sterling, Virginia, a biker is riding through his neighborhood when he spots a yellow Jeep jump the curb next to a teenage boy walking home from school. The driver jumps out of his vehicle and begins screaming at the teen. According to the driver, the neighborhood teenager walked against a green light, almost causing an accident. Seeing how angry the driver is, the biker decides to intervene.
Hey, dude! Hey, you need to calm down on that kid. Come on, man. I'm calling the cops. Go ahead, cop. Call the cops. I got it all on video, dude. I got it all on video. You need to calm down. What are you, a professional videographer? It doesn't matter.
The school kid seems unfazed by the near-death experience.
Yeah, dude.
But when the biker calls the driver out for threatening the teen,
You yelling at him? That's assault.
the driver is put on the defensive.
I'm in shock right now. I don't even know what I said because I'm in shock. I got it on video and audio. You threatened him.
Claiming he is suffering from mental shock.
I'm in shock, sir.
The driver is now the one being driven over the edge.
I'm in shock. I don't know what to do. Ran over a guy who was walking against the green light. They're sitting here with this passive-aggressive tone as if there's no emotion attached to almost getting in a life-threatening accident. He's got a camera that somehow negates human emotion. I am in shock from what just happened, and he's sitting here trying to negotiate with me.
And while the driver may be looking for a sympathetic ear, all he's getting is more agitated.
If you're going to bully me passive-aggressively, then I am going to file charges against you for harassment. I am in shock, and I need help. Then go sit on your bumper and wait for the ambulance to show up.
The cops arrive minutes later, but find no laws broken, so all parties are allowed to leave.
Thank you, though. Thank you. It would be me against him right now.
The clip is uploaded, quickly going viral and watched over 100,000 times, with many questioning whether the driver is reacting fairly or fairly overreacting.
I don't even know what I said because I'm in shock. I got it on video and audio. You threatened him.
Those looking to escape the busy city life of Chicago can find some peace and quiet in the neighborhood of Morris, Illinois, which is exactly what Dana Allsworth and her family had in mind when they relocated here.
We came up across this neighborhood, and it's just so quiet and pristine. You can hear the cows mooing from the nearby farm, and it's just a perfect setting where I wanted to raise my family.
But Dana's dreams are quickly dashed when she meets the woman next door.
My neighbor is 59 years old and lives by herself. We always were leery just because you could just tell the house was unkept and there was a lot of yelling. Cops were always there. So we kind of just tried to keep our distance.
Things only go downhill from there. Dana's neighbor seemingly gets upset because she feels that the trees lining the yard are an eyesore and are in turn devaluing the woman's land.
She decided to take it upon herself to take down our property. Like, she was cutting trees down, she was cutting the bushes down, she was blowing all the leaves into our yard.
You cannot put this
Send it out to make it look halfway decent.
I'm gonna go get a leaf blower and blow all this right
I
here
will
away.
break up all that when I'm disrespectful.
My blood was boiling. My heart rate had to been like 500 miles per hour.
Don't step on our property.
Stay the off my property. Don't ever come over here. If you come over here, I will call the police and have you arrested.
After her neighbor's behavior and anti-Semitic remarks, Dana installs security cameras to try and catch her neighbor in the act, but she alleges that it only makes things worse.
She would stare at us through the windows. She would scream at my son. When I woke up the one morning and I saw a gun in the window, it absolutely blew my mind. I never imagined in my life that I would be living through this nightmare with a neighbor.
A month later, things come to a head when Dana is home alone with her 3-year-old daughter, and she catches her neighbor lurking on her property. And this time, she brings something with her, a hammer.
Immediately, my heart rate escalates and I prepare myself for the worst. I didn't know what she was capable of. She could attack me with the hammer. She could throw the hammer at me. My husband's at work. I knew I had no backup.
But Dana's neighbor has her sights set on something else. Her security camera.
Quit videotaping.
With the damage done, Dana's neighbor retreats off her property. But to Dana's relief, her camera captures the proof that she needs.
I remember actually getting happy because I finally got her. I finally caught her in the act.
Her neighbor is arrested for disorderly conduct and trespassing, but to Dana's dismay, she is released on bail.
Honestly, we talked about selling our house. I tried to never think about somebody harming children, but just the way she would scream at them, just to think that my kids had to live through this experience. As an adult, we can handle it. But to think that my kids had to endure this and be so scared to even play in their own yard, it's just wrong. It's wrong that somebody can do that. Completely wrong.
Fearing for their safety while waiting for their day in court, Dana and her husband built a 6-foot fence along their property line.
It was such a relief having that fence. I felt peace. I finally was able to enjoy my backyard without feeling like I was being stared at every second.
Dana's persistence pays off when the neighbor does something unexpected. She puts her house on the market, and Dana drops the charges against her neighbor since she will no longer be a nuisance. Even better, the home next door is purchased by a family with young children.
I was so happy. This house is just perfect in every way, and it's our forever home. I'm so glad I didn't give it up because now I have 2 wonderful neighbors, and I can already tell we're gonna have an amazing, amazing future in this neighborhood.
After being evicted from her apartment without a place to stay, 55-year-old Deborah Brenner gets a new lease on life when she moves into a duplex in Grand Island, New York.
To be homeless was awful. I lived in a hotel with the thruway right next to me. My first night here was the best feeling in the world. I just wanted peace and quiet.
The only possible drawback to her new home is the tenants in the unit next door, a man and woman in their 60s.
I had been fair warned by the landlords. The tenants next door wanted, quote unquote, their peace and quiet. I was like, oh, cool, you know? Obviously, I wasn't expecting what I've been going through.
But a month after moving in, the warning comes true when she and her neighbors begin to argue over the placement of their shared garbage bins.
They're not going on the side of the house, that's it.
That's what I've asked for.
No, I said no, they're not.
I've asked for a reasonable accommodation.
Deborah suffers from a bad knee and claims she has fallen taking the garbage out. She asks the neighbor to put them in a more accessible place for her.
It's hard for me to get to the garbage cans because I have to walk through the very uneven grass.
You are not handicapped enough to not do that. Bye. Go in the house where you belong.
I wasn't expecting any of this. The level of what they've taken it to.
A few days later, Deborah finds herself as the target of her neighbor's ire once again.
You're too fit. You're too fit. That's what you are. Who cares if I'm fat? I don't care what size you are or what.
Go into rehab or handicap.
Frustrated, Deborah stands her ground, and the intense back and forth escalates.
I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. That's why I fell that day. If you really need to know. Did not fall for that.
That disease has nothing to do with walking on the grass.
You're a psycho bitch. I'm not steady on my feet.
Things got very, very heated. I knew it was gonna go way south. I did not know how south it was gonna go.
And stop calling me a
It's not your business.
At that point, I kept thinking, this is all over garbage cans. How crazy is all this?
I dare you. I dare you. Don't touch the bitch.
I would never hit you in the first place.
She's a piece of Are you that psycho bitch? Record it all, bitch.
Deborah says she won't be cowed by insults and insists her request is reasonable.
Don't touch the garbage cans.
I'm not gonna smell your garbage in my living room window.
Well, too bad.
Not gonna happen.
Well, you wait and see what happens.
After the verbal mudslinging, Deborah and her neighbors go back inside. In the weeks after, Deborah claims they still refuse to move the garbage, making things extremely difficult.
I'm like a turtle that doesn't want to come out of my shell. It's not the best living arrangement at all.
And while this neighborly headache is not something Deborah anticipated when she found her dream home, she finds a silver lining in this trashy ordeal when she signs a lease to a new place.
What do I long for in my new neighborhood? Neighbors that actually like to hang out with each other. I long to have, hey, can you come help me? You know, can you send one of your kids over? Or, you know, I need somebody to help me with the shoveling. Can somebody come help me?
I dare you.
I dare you.
I dare you. Don't touch the bitch.
I would never hit you in the first place.